All right, we are back, guys, and I think we're gonna finish this thing off in this segment. So we have a game that. What's that?
No.
We have a game that actually I've done a review of, but it is releasing to a wider audience of people, and it's getting a trailer for that. So I actually I wanted to include it here because I know about it, but also, I mean, it got a huge number of views that the trailer did. So let's check it out. And you said you have not. Have you played this?
No, I haven't. I have not.
Okay, so it's on PC now, and it actually is really good. You're going to see how it goes, but basically the coolest thing about it is the base building. And, it's one of those things, it plays almost like an MMO. And we'll get into it here as we reveal it. So let's move forward here. We are watching the trailer for... The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. V Rising, PlayStation 5 announced trailer, coming at us from Stunlock Studios. That's the publisher of the game, the developer and publisher of the game. I'm going to like the video. It has 216,000 views, 163 likes to 15 dislikes. So that's a good ratio, but that is not very many likes for so many views. Experience a vampire survival action RPG adventure like no other on PS5. Wishlist V Rising. And then here it is. So I'm going to tell you, the coolest thing about this game, and you're going to see it, is it plays like Diablo.
Yeah.
In that it's isometric top down, and the cool thing about it is the character customization, and the character customization and the base building, and resource management and stuff. It never gathering resources never feels grindy or anything. But that's how your character progresses. Like, you don't progress by gaining experience and leveling up. You progress by getting new gear. So it's like Minecraft and those other crafting. Like Terraria, stuff like that. Games like that. I'm trying to think of other ones, but Return to Moria was another one that released. That's kind of like this too, in the way that your progression works, not by you leveling up, but by you find new resources to craft better gear.
Yeah.
So you can also collect slaves, like this thralls. You make them your thrall. Yeah, so that's always fun, and they keep the stats and the abilities that they had when they were humans, so you can get some pretty interesting army of vampire warriors. So we have a 59-second trailer. Are you ready?
Always ready.
Hi, it's Travis with Oscar Mike Radio. Oscar Mike Radio is a military and veterans podcast and show about those who serve our country and those who have served and are doing amazing things.
You know what? Let's take more. And then they had that fantastic...
Managing those logistics and getting things where they need to be on time.
I mean, come on.
Want to learn more? Want to follow the show? Go to OscarMikeRadio.com or the link below. We're Oscar Mike, and we're mission in flight. Thank you.
Here we go. Yeah, so this is actual gameplay. You can't go out in the sunlight. Okay. You gotta collect resources, and then you can build a big old base.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I love base building games, so I might get this game.
Yeah. And then in the later update, yeah, they introduced like Frankenstein and other monsters. Yeah. Yep, that was a player-built base that you just saw there.
That is awesome.
And it's coming to PlayStation 5. So I will tell you. So
which do you think would be better on, PlayStation or the PC?
I'm gonna honestly tell you PC. Okay. And I'll tell you what, I own it on PC, and I got it. Yeah. I got it for free, but I did review it. I got it for free from the developers because of my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
This is the type of game though that you want to play with other people because of it's like World of Warcraft. Think like World of Warcraft. You need you as you progress. So the way that you get higher level technologies and certain things that you unlock is by killing the bosses, and then they give you certain things. Later in the game, you cannot solo the bosses. Like it gets to be quite tough. So if you wanted to, I would be willing to take like a day. Maybe organize.
Get me ranked up.
Well, no, because when they released the patch, so I played it in early access. But when I say early access, I mean that really what it was is part 1. And then they released 2 parts, and now the game is complete. But in early access, the game was complete. So my early access review is actually my review of this game. But when they did that, they wiped the servers, and I never came back after they wiped the servers because I'd already reviewed the game. And also I found out that the person that I was playing with at the time was committing fraud, and it became a big thing, so we stopped. That was the soldier that I found out was committing fraud. And so we stopped being friends, and I never played it. Okay. But if you wanted to, I would be totally cool to like take a day out of the week, or we could organize where we can actually get on and play together. You do if you're going to play on a PvP server, you have to, it's one of those things where you got to like get on more, but if you can get on a PvE server and you don't actually fight other players, you just progress through building, and there will be other players, but I think a PvE server would be fun to hop on with, and we could do it more casually. But I already know how much the game costs. It's like $30. I'm not sure what it is anymore. But okay, so
right now.
So $16 probably on sale now because of the release. So they just released that trailer, and now they want people, to do that. But to get everything, cosmetics, I have the Dracula's Relic pack already. I have the Founders pack because I was there when the game first came out. To get everything, normally $20 standard, and then to get everything you can get it's $55. This actually is a really fun game. It is. It's a really fun game. We should play it sometime if you're interested. All right.
Wish listing.
Yeah. All right, but let's what are your thoughts?
Like I said, I love base builders. I didn't realize that game was a base builder. So, and it's a vampire. I love vampire stuff. So that sounds super cool. I love survival. I love everything about this game. I love about games. So I'm probably gonna get this game.
Yeah, I will tell you one thing that I really liked about this and what got me into playing it was that it's a situation where, like I've talked to you before about how Skyrim you can be a vampire, but the mechanics aren't around. It's not around you being a vampire. It's like we add some special little things to make it kind of possible to be a vampire in Skyrim. But really, this game was designed from top to bottom, for you to be a vampire. Everything is designed around the idea and the lore of you being a vampire. It actually feels like being in a Legacy of Kain style world where you are a vampire. Have you played Legacy of Kain games?
No.
No, Soul Reaver and that. No, where you're like
Soul Reaver. Yeah, I did do Soul Reaver. That's right.
Okay, yeah. So it feels like that, where you're living in this world and you're trying to carve out your own little empire or whatever as a vampire and that. Let's check out what the comments have to say about it, though. Yes, controller support incoming. Great. I'm curious to see what the full release of the game will bring us. So the game Basically, right now. Okay, so it does say that it's early access, but they've released, like, basically when they see, I almost want to say it's weird because it's an early access game, still considered early access, but I would consider this to almost be like a live service game. But instead of being a live service game where they gave you half a game or part of the game, and then this is where they gave you like a full game, and then the next update was another full chapter just as big as the last chapter of the same game.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it. Yeah. So it's not really like true early access like you might think. Let's see. Stunlock Studios, please don't stop supporting the game. I'm sure that they're not. It's a very popular game. Does this mean controller support is incoming for PC? I don't mind. I think the PC controls are better than controller for this particular game. I will tell you that. I don't know about this. Would have been better to completely focus on the PC version. I disagree. I think this is great, especially because there's not that many comments. That was it. 47 comments. It came out 2 days ago though. That's why. It says crossplay. Did it say that it was going to have crossplay? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get crossplay. And then, what does this person said? Focus on the PC version. I don't mind them releasing it on Xbox, actually, because the more money that they get for it, the better things that they can do, just like everything. So I would say, let's play it definitely shelf it for now, but at some point, I'll even buy this game for you if you'll play it with me and we can stream it together. That'd be cool. But otherwise, go check it out. It doesn't say when it's coming to PlayStation 5. Doesn't say when it's coming to PlayStation 5, but it is coming, so yeah. But otherwise, let's move forward on to the next one. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.